Towley from y'all remember Towley from South Park? Always trying to get kids to get high. Friends, if you have a friend like Towley, he's not your friend. He is peer pressure. Worse from Prince Charming. Yo, what's up guys? It's Prince Charming. I know y'all see the new room. I finally moved into my new apartment. So like the videos are gonna be much more lit. Now that I can like really like raise my voice, the videos are gonna be so much more lit. But today we're checking out 10 photos that prove your life is a lie. So I like doing videos like this that like debunks the whole truth and all the lies and exposes the truth to us. So there's some things that we do in our life that we're doing completely wrong, and this video is gonna pretty much expose it to us. So if you don't do so yet, make sure you hit me with that follow on YouNow. I'm actually doing daily live streams. I know I say daily, well they're mainly daily. Most of the time they're gonna be daily, and I call you guys live on the air. So if you ever want a phone call from me, make sure you add me at Prince Hawaiian, link in the description below. And hit me with that like. You want to drop a like for me? You know, likes always help me, so go ahead and drop a like for your boy. Also make sure you subscribe. YouTube automatically on subs for some reason, I don't know why. So make sure you're still subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, and turn your post notifications on. Lastly, go ahead and comment what's something that you found out that in your life was a lie. I found out that babies don't come from the magical stork. He doesn't bring babies. No. It's much more gross than that. I'm gonna let you guys figure that out on your own. So make sure you like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Let's check out these photos that prove your life is a lie.
Coming in at number 10, we have pavements. We all know those pavements which are created with what looks like many tiles. Yeah, notice how he said what looks like.
Not
this
real.
is because the different tiles aren't tiles at all. All they do to create this illusion is pour cement in an area and flatten it out.
You see?
They then take a metal mold in the pattern of the tiles. This is placed on top of the cement as it's drying out. This will keep the shape while removing some of the cement, creating the lines that make the pattern. So next time you think some artisan craftsmen spent ages making the paths in your town, think again. The same is true for some brick paths. These often use bricklaying machines which distribute them in the right places. Wow, we just made a ton of neighborhoods seem way less classy.
Okay, so I kind of knew something about this, but what I didn't know is that most sidewalks or like most streets, if you ever see like a design like this, that they're not actually bricks and individual bricks. They're just like the top half portion cut out, and like it's a pattern. So I don't know how this makes your life a lie, but still nonetheless it's kind of interesting to know that like still shortcuts are in everything you look at.
Next up is earphones. We're all used to putting in earphones to listen to our favorite music, but what if we told you you're doing it wrong? How can I be doing something so simple such as putting in an earphone wrong, you may ask? Well, rather than inserting the earphone straight down into the ears, you should actually be doing the opposite. That is, inserting them over the ear. This is a better method for a few reasons. Firstly, your ears act as a support for the earphones, so they won't fall out when you're jogging or doing other activities. It also stops the problem of earphones being loose in some people's ears, thanks to your ears supporting them. This is great if you jog or do sports, but don't want to break the bank buying pricey sports earphones. Or perhaps the earphones manufacturer didn't exactly make them with your ears in mind. Try this trick out and drastically improve your music listening experience.
I mean, but come on guys, like, does he not look weird? Like having your earphones all the way around your ear like this, that just, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. It just feels weird. Maybe it's something that you have to get used to, but I'm gonna do it the wrong way. I'm gonna do it the wrong way for now.
Next up is hair flipping. We've all seen those commercials with hair flicks.
They
commonly feature in commercials for hair and beauty products, but hair flicks are being used more and more in commercials. This is because it's seen as attractive. But how do these models always do such perfect hair flicks in a studio? A high-powered fan? A magic hairspray? Not exactly. The answer is actually another person pushing their hair in the right direction. The actress is filmed in front of a green screen, and behind her stands a man in a green screen suit to blow her hair in the correct direction. Not too neat and not too messy. This is such a small detail of commercials, but takes a lot of planning. Imagine having professional hair flicker on a business card. Now you'll never watch another hair product commercial the same way.
There is actually someone standing behind them flicking their hair in a green suit. This is so very interesting on so many levels. Come on, a green suit? You just can't get a fan? I mean, maybe that's too messy and they want it just the perfect way. But imagine having that on a resume. That is
Next up is Michael Jackson. Even though he's now passed away, who doesn't still love Michael Jackson's music? And even if you don't, you have to like his world-famous dancing. We all know his moves such as the moonwalk, but what about his equally famous gravity-defying lean? Well, this dance move was not done by Jackson,
He's
but more
Satan.
his shoes. Jackson would use specially made shoes, which clipped into a screw inserted into the stage beforehand. These shoes would allow him to lean as much as he wanted, supported by the screw in the floor. So, why don't other dancers and performers copy this? Well, Jackson was quick to patent the invention, so nobody else could use it. This awesome invention was used in most of Jackson's shows. It may have been a great invention, but Jackson and his backup dancers still needed to be very accurate in attaching the screw to the floor. Otherwise, they would have ended up on the floor themselves. No matter how smooth Jackson was, I doubt he could have recovered from that. Well, maybe.
My boy Michael Jackson was pretty smooth. Like, you put some respect on Michael Jackson's name. But now that lean forward, I used to think it was real. But now I'm woke. Nothing fools me no more. I'm too woke.
Next up is towels. When you go into one of those big department stores with massive towel racks, you may feel an odd sense of satisfaction. This is because of how much towel there must be, yet somehow it's neatly stacked. Well, nothing to be amazed about. These towels are merely stacked as one to create an illusion. Behind it is not more towel, but just a sponge back. This makes the towels look visually appealing and makes the store look neat and organized, when in reality, they're just as lazy as everyone else. Now, you'll never look at one of these fancy store arrangements the same ever again. That's right, it's not just the towels that do stuff like this.
Everybody lazy now. You see, nobody wants to put the work to Now, in my opinion, like, if you can get a shortcut to your goal, take that shortcut. Like, shortcuts are shortcuts for a reason. They get you to the same goal but faster. So yeah, go ahead and do your thing. Towel rack, Towley from y'all remember Towley from South Park? Always trying to get kids to get high. Friends, if you have a friend like Towley, he's not your friend. He is peer pressure. Worse from Prince Charming.
Coming up next, we have
Powerball. Gosh, how'd you fall in the laundry?
Are likely what you use or your mum uses if you're younger to clean laundry. The design is a blue and white tab with a red ball inside. And the clue's in the name. The red part is the ball in Powerball, right? Well, one guy took the ball out of the Powerball tab, exposing a whole new truth. It turns out the Powerball is more of a squished semicircle than a ball. It's very hard to get these out, and a waste of a Powerball if you do, so most people don't know this. It may seem dumb in hindsight, but I'm sure we all thought there was a ball-shaped thing in there. I didn't like doing the laundry before, but I like it even less now that this illusion is ruined.
Over a ball? Like, come on. No, I did think it was a ball at first. But if you think about the design, it will be better that it's a semicircle because first of all, they save on some of the product because it's like half the size. And then a ball, like that'll be too hard to encase, right? But why call it Powerball? You better call it Power Semicircle, but that's not as appealing. You see, I'm a marketing major. I'm starting to catch on to these things. I'm starting to learn. I'm starting to really learn, guys.
Next up is Fruit Loops. When most people wake up and eat breakfast in the morning, they reach for a box of cereal. And one of America's most popular cereals is Fruit Loops. We all know they come in about 8 different colors, but this doesn't necessarily match up with the flavors.
It don't.
But Fruit Loops are all one flavor, regardless of whether they're red, blue, green, or any other color for that matter. So why do we sometimes taste certain Fruit Loops differently? Well, it's all in our eyes. It may sound weird, but a big part of your taste comes from your eyes. If you see something which is a certain color, you're more likely to think it tastes of something related to that color. In this case, fruit.
I mean, y'all like fruit? Y'all messing with fruit? I mean, it's whatever to me. But I'm pretty sure back in the day, they were different flavors. They had to be. Just like how tricks were like actual shape of the fruit instead of just being circles now like they are now. You see, time goes on, technology advances, but our food gets lazier. Like, we're just getting more and more lazy with it, guys. We need to improve. We need to all sign a petition. We need to have a boycott, just like the YouTube ad boycott. We need to have a cereal boycott.
Next up is CARLTON dance. When The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air launched in 1990, it made Will Smith, who played Will in the beloved series, a big star. But another actor named Alfonso Ribeiro also became big for his character CARLTON. And the most notable thing his character ever did was something called the CARLTON dance. The dance has become a cultural icon, but what if we were to tell you a shocking truth about the dance?
Closely.
It was stolen. In an interview after the show had finished, Alfonso admitted the dance was not made up for the character. It was made up by Courtney Cox, who did the dance in a Bruce Springsteen video, and Alfonso simply stole it for the CARLTON dance. Although we think Alfonso pulled it off much better.
Yeah, but that's insane. The CARLTON dance, the OG CARLTON dance was not made by CARLTON. It was made by a white girl. But to be fair, he did add like a little pizzazz to it, a little jazz, a little groove to it. Like, come on, y'all can't tell me the shit CARLTON doing and the shit Monica did is the same thing. Nah. Monica Geller, you was good on Friends, But leave the Carlton dance to Carlton.
Next up is Hawaiian pizza.
Gosh.
A Hawaiian pizza is a pizza topped with pineapple, and it's controversial as far as pizzas go. Some people love it, and some people hate it. Well, regardless of your pizza preferences, there's a surprising fact you should know about Hawaiian pizza. It should actually be called Canadian pizza. Why? Well, the pizza originates in Canada.
Damn,
it was
Canadians.
made by Canadian chef Sam Panopoulos. He says it was simply dubbed Hawaiian pizza to make it sound more exotic. I guess Canadian pizza wouldn't give it the right idea.
Yeah, come on guys, like, pineapples on your pizza, pineapple, that is so disgusting. Can't even understand why people actually want pineapples on their pizza. Like, come on guys, it just makes me want to throw up.
Coming up next, we have Will Smith's son. We've already talked about Will Smith and how famous he is. And it looks like the fame runs in the family, as his kids seem to be also very famous. His son Jaden is a rapper and actor, and his daughter Willow is a singer and actress. Well, it may surprise you to hear that Will Smith has another less famous son. In fact, his son Trey isn't famous at all. But don't feel sorry for him. It's not like he couldn't become famous, he simply didn't want to be. From the looks of his social media profiles, he's a pretty normal guy, at least compared to his siblings. And apparently, he has a net worth of $2 million for a few small-time gigs.
Ooh! 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 $2 million on his own? That's pretty dope. He didn't need his father's money. I mean, he has his father's name, but that is so dope. How much money he has? $2 million? $2 million? I need to get $2 million, man. When I get my $2 million, it's done. Every girl's gonna want me. No, but that was it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. So those were photos that prove your life is a lie. How does it feel, like your life being a lie? How does it feel? Did I just expose your entire life? Are you still able to survive? Are you good? Are you good, bro? So make sure you like this video. Go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and comment on that question of the day if you want to reply from yours truly, Prince Charming. My name is Prince of Hawaiian. Stay charming, my friends.